Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Again, so I don't know if some of you have just seen the video I uploaded about me saying I had a suicide attempt last week on the 7th of February, but I did. I overdosed on a medication that was prescribed from my doctor. I'm just looking through some paperwork now, actually. So I thought that I would go over some things, some diagnoses, some medications that I'm on now, kind of explain a little bit what led up to it, what has happened, you know, type of deal, all that jazz. What's been going on? So, as you all know, I have bulimia, borderline personality disorder, but along with those, I have what I view as not lesser conditions, but ones that I guess I don't kind of talk about as much. I have a general anxiety disorder, an OCD, a bipolar type 2, and a major depressive disorder that goes along with the bipolar. So I've been feeling extremely anxious, extremely depressed. So when I had gotten this medication prescribed by my physician, I was like, okay, this is it. This is going to be my out. I'm not going to have to feel this way anymore ever again. And I was almost relieved, I would say, to think that my texted some friends, though, because this medication got me, under the influence, and that my sane self kind of kicked in and texted people and told them, goodbye, or blah, 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 or, oh, I overdosed. I actually texted a friend on Twitter that I have, and she texted my boyfriend, and he came over, and he brought me to the hospital, because I told her I took some pills, and I can't stop taking them, and I want to die, and all of this. And so I was taken to the hospital. I was treated, and I was placed in the psychiatric care for 6 days. And there I received therapy, medication changes, medication add-ons. Hello, Bilbo. Bilbo would like to join us as well, I guess. Bilbo can always tell when something's up. So for medications, I was just taking, every day I was taking, I was off my medication for about a month and a half prior to this. This is probably why I was so down. Awesome. I was off my medication about a month and a half prior to my attempt, which is probably why I was so down. Just trying to eat my Valentine's Day flowers now. So I was on 40 milligrams of Lexapro and 10 milligrams of Buspar twice a day. But now I am on medicine. I can't find my safety plan. I've been looking through it, my discharge folder. But part of my safety plan is that I'm not allowed to keep any big doses of medication around, because I'm on 6 different meds, and I'm still tempted to overdose and stuff, still depressed, still anxious. Honestly, if I had all those pills, I would probably take them. I'm being completely honest with you. I would probably take them to overdose and to kill myself. I can't explain why. It's just an urge. So part of my safety plan is that I have my set amount of pills that I have, and that my boyfriend keeps my actual like pill bottles. So I have like, I call it my pharmacy, my morning pills sorted in and out. Okay, Bilbo, honey, you're done. You're done. You stay down there. You stay down there. So every morning I take omeprazole, Lexapro, and topiramate. Topiramate is for migraines, but can also help with bipolar type 2. Lexapro is an antidepressant. And omeprazole is also known as Prilosec. That's for my acid reflux because of my bulimia. And during the night, I take 3 milligrams of Minipress for PTSD. Nightmares, I don't believe I have PTSD, but I have nightmares like related to traumas and such. And 2 milligrams of Abilify. Oh, this cat. Abilify helps my antidepressant. So those are my medications that I take. And I also can take 100 milligrams of trazodone for sleep once a night as I need it. So it's not something I have to take every night. If I need it, I can take it for sleep as I need it. So that makes me feel pretty good. But I went from like 1 pill, 2 pills to 6 now. So holy shit. But the hospital stay was really good. The hospital here is more for just a stabilization. It's not necessarily a long-term psychiatric care. When you're there, you're not allowed to have any technology, which is good, but really hard for me to adjust to, at least, because I'm so used to having my phone, and it's a really, I guess, just a way I calm, I'm just going to ignore this, just a way I really calm my anxiety. It's just like distracting myself with Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or whatnot. And not having that made me really like have to develop like actual coping skills. And that's probably honestly the point as to why they do it. But the staff there are phenomenal. The food is good. You have private rooms. I really can't complain about it all that much. The only thing I do say, I wish there was like more therapy. There are a lot of groups, but I wish there was like you meet with your doctor or like nurse practitioner every day. You have like your own like little mini therapy session. I don't know. I guess I just wish it was like more like a long-term psychiatric care. I guess that's what I want. I feel like that's kind of what I need. But that place is more of a, we'll get you stabilized, we'll fix your meds, we'll get you feeling better, and then you can go home, or we'll transfer you somewhere else. And I was sent home. Now I'm attending a general support group for mental illness, an eating disorder support group. I'm in a new therapy, so that's good. The therapy office, honestly, seems a little sketchy. It's like in a really big industrial building, and it's also for addiction as well. And it's nothing against, people who struggle with addiction, but my sister's ex, who's extremely abusive, was addicted to an array of substances. And so just being in that environment really just like made my anxiety like heightened. So just even going in there just was really like, made me really anxious, really nervous. But my therapist there, or even our first session, I could tell she was really great, very caring, very sweet. So I really liked her. She's very nice. So that's that. I thought I'd explain a little more about what's going on, more of my meds. So I'm off a week at work. I was also accepted for this thing called FMLA, Federal Family Medical Leave Act, which means it's specific for like what your doctor believes you need. But my nurse practitioner has approved me for 1 to 2 days off a month that I won't get in trouble for, that I need off of work if like my depression or anxiety is too bad for me to function at work. So I'm pretty excited about that I won't get, you know, penalized at work for missing any time. I also got a week off of work, so I'm not going back until the 22nd, because that's when I'm scheduled again. So tonight my plans are obviously chilling with Bilbo here. Hello. I'll show you. He's showing me we're friends. Best friends. So, playing there with Bilbo. Gonna watch some movies. I just had dinner. Didn't purge it. Woohoo. And I'm going to work on my DBT workshop book. So yeah, that's that. Alrighty guys. Have a good night.